about two more items we spoke about already before. That would be the corn squares, the puffed corn squares, the broch on them, and also the granola bars. Okay, regarding the corn squares, from all the four items we brought over here, which was a rice cake or a spelt squares or a whole grain, that would be the simplest. All the other ones we said already there's a problem, but over here that's what's exactly what the Gemara discusses, the union of trima. It says over there like this. What's trima? It says tmorim shekotshon ktsas. If you cut a little bit the dates, ve'enon murusokim legamre, and it's not completely mushed. Boire prihoet. That's the shita of Rashi, Tur, Tumas Hadeshin. According to the Rambam, that even you mushed it completely, it's still going to be hoetz. And lemaisa, the mechaber paskin like the Rambam, and the Ramo is choishish to the shita of Rashi and the Tur, the Tumas Hadeshin. Says lemaisa, the Ramo said we should make on it shehakol. And lemaisa, I mentioned it's not machlokas Ashkenazim and Sephardim. The Kaf HaChaim brings that everybody lechoyer in such a suffix brochas lehokel should say shehakol. We're talking about now. I'm just reviewing what we learned already. That applies to hummus, to tchina, to applesauce. All those things will be machlokas Rambam and the other Rishonim, whether it's eitz or it's shehakol. So for the lemaisa we said people should say shehakol. So according to this would be how we're going to treat the corn squares. It's like trima that even you cut it and you put it together, since you can recognize the grain still of the it would be ha'adama l'kulal, and even you're going to argue maybe it's shakal, maybe it's nishtano tzurasoi. Okay, l'kulal. If you said even it's supposed to say be shahakol, and you said ha'adama yoytza also, and it's broch achron is not a problem for sure. But on the fosha, so that's the easiest one. What they wrote on the package ha'adama, on this one I will be masking with them. So I'm only masking with them on 25% because all the other three packages I'm not masking with them.
What about like the ones that have?
One second. Let me now. That was legabe the brocha, legabe the corn squares. Now legabe granola bars. So the choyre is like this. I just yesterday watched first of all the metzius, how you do it before we say halacha. We need to know how it's done. So the choyre, there's one way of doing it. That you put together. Whether it's peanuts, nuts, and some oats, and some other stuff, some other sweeteners, and you don't cook them even. You just put them together in the fridge, and then you cut them to the way you like it. And so over there, what's the shaila over there? How we treating the oats over there? So if it's not cooked, it's adama. So what's the problem? The bracha should be pashut. It should be adama. Yeah. And if it's most of it, let's say, would be nuts, that's ho'etz, or some other ho'etz products, if most of it, that would be ho'etz l'choyra. However, we mentioned already yesterday, and by the way, I want to also remind that somebody told me when I spoke about the spelt squares and about the multi-grain, he says, oh, you said that's muzenes. I did not say that. Clearly, I want to be clear about it. All I said, we could debate, we could argue what the brocha on it. Could be many possibilities. Could be shakol, could be hadoma, could be mezones, perhaps hamoitzi. Okay, you could argue what it is. So lemaisa anyway, I brought the Tosfos, which is the Shulchan Aruch paskin like this. It should not be eaten without the seuda because there's a shalan brocha achroina. Even that you're going to do like the companies say on the package hadoma, what brocha achroina it is? According to Tosfos, it might be alamichyo. That's why the Tosfos recommend not to eat. Those, according to that would be the granola, before the granola bars, the spelt squares or the multi-grain, without the su'uda, because you might have shailan brocha achron, even you're going to do hadama. So lemaisa, that according to people that are Shulchan Aruch Eden, that keep halacha, that whole product will be obsolete, because the only reason people eat them, they don't want to wash for a moitzi, they don't want to whatever eat the bread. Or the whatever the other reasons, if they already wash for bread, what they need this product for? So it's become obsolete, really, that product to them. So according to this would be the granola bar, l'choira, if even you're going to say the bracha, it's whether it's shahakol, whether it's ha'adoma, whether it's oetz, depends what's in it. L'choira, according to the Tosfos and according to Shulchan Aruch, what bracha achroina are going to make on it? It might be, since you have oats over there, it might be alamichios, sofek. So, and the Shulchan Aruch recommend not to eat it without the suda. So according to this, I'm sorry, the bad news, you cannot eat, according to Shulchan Aruch, you should not eat granola bars out of the suda. Because what bracha achroina are going to make on it? So that's another halacha we're learning, the granola bars. It's like the spelt squares and like the other grains, the squares of the puffed grain, that the choire you should not eat it without the suda because you can have a problem with the bracha choire. So l'maisa, if you eat it less than kashir, the choire over there, you could say, again, depends what's in it, either adomo, either shakol or it depends what's in it, but then you could less. But if you eat in kashir, you want to eat it as a snack during the day, you have a problem with bracha achroina, so the Shulchan Aruch recommend do not eat it without.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
Oh, very good point you bring. You could do it without cook. You could do it without cooking it. However, I don't know how the company do it. Maybe they're cooking it. Then it's if it's cooked, it's for sure mazonos. If it's because as far as I know, the oat is not coming to hold it together.
You can see the pieces.
If it's already broken pieces, meaning, and that's not coming a whole grain over there, and you put them together with whatever, whether it's honey or whatever, and it's baked. Let's put that for sure a shayla of mazonis. So that's why it's okay. Maybe mazonis, depends if it's full grain or not. If it's not, it's connected together, it's mazonis. Anyway, Lamai said this product should not be eaten without the suda. Okay. Yeah.